So another thing that tends to hold a lot of people back from achieving their goals, building their business, raising their vibes, whatever they're trying to do, is they have these overthinking situations. They overthink things. They have intrusive thoughts. These kind of like, we've all had this, right? You're laying in your bed and you just have all these things going through your mind. You're overthinking stuff and it's stressing you out. You're playing out all these different scenarios in your head. So in this video, I want to tell you some very effective ways that you can stop doing that. You can stop overthinking and stop having intrusive thoughts. So the first thing to remember is it's often a symptom of something else. It's not, you don't usually have intrusive thoughts and overthinking randomly. Like, it's usually a result of something else, whether that's, stress at work or stress in your relationship or something, or even your health. It might be a subconscious thing, something wrong with your body or mind that you don't even know about. And then that's causing the intrusive thoughts and overthinking. Anxiety is one of the most common symptoms of pretty much anything. If you look at the symptoms list of all kinds of different conditions, diseases, things that can go wrong with you, because there tends to be quite a lot with the human body, one of the top 10 symptoms for most things is anxiety and overthinking. So I know that doesn't really help because I'm saying, well, it could be anything, okay? But it's important to remember that if you are overthinking, it's usually not about the actual thing that you're thinking about. It's more just something that your brain does as a symptom of something else. That's like 90% of people. So you might find that, let's say you're really overthinking, like, what should I do about this thing? What should I do about that? It might just be something as simple as you need to change your diet a bit. And then that will stop the anxiety, which then stops the overthinking. It might literally be as simple as that. It might just be like a glitch in your brain that is only happening because of something else. And that something else is completely unrelated to what you're overthinking about. Like I said, it's mainly to do with usually anxiety, right? Anxiety as a symptom of something else. The number one way, or the ways that you can reduce anxiety in the modern world, most of us are watching horror movies, we're playing, flashy, really high dopamine video games, and we're scrolling on social media. We're doing things like eating junk food a lot of the time, and we're also, most people are socializing with negative or critical people who do not raise your vibration, and they actually bring you down, criticize you, make you feel worse, etc. So that's number two, right? That's the second solution here. You just cut those things out. You stop watching horrors, you stop listening to violent or aggressive music like rap and things like that, and you just transition to only doing the things that make you happy. Another one that kind of goes along with this is that you need to be meditating as long as you can. Ideally, every day, okay? And if you can't stick to that, then do every other day. But meditating really just brings it brings you down to a state of relaxation. And that state of being relaxed stays with you for the whole day and the whole night. If you do it for more than 10 minutes or so, and that's why I say really 10 minutes is kind of the minimum that you should be meditating like in a row. And that will really, it will definitely massively stop your thoughts, your overthinking, your intrusive thoughts, just playing different situations out in your head and trying to like figure out what things mean. It will relax you a bit. Another thing to remember is that you've got to just look back on your life, right? Everything that's happened up to this point now. You're watching this video, you're obviously alive, and you're obviously able to consume this content. So 99.9% of the things that you might have been worrying about before this point have either not happened or they have happened and it's just been fine. You found a way to recover, like, even if something bad's happened, right? You found a way to recover, you found a way through, you grew, you learned from it, and now here you are. So don't you think it's likely that whatever you're thinking about now, whatever you're worrying about in this moment, in 10 years' time, you'll probably look back in the same way and say, well, it was fine. Like, everything just kind of worked out in the end. So this is more of a thought experiment, more like the psychological end of things, but just look back on your life, Have things been fine? Like, all the things that you were worried about in the moment, did they actually happen? Was it that bad? Or was it just an illusion in your mind that as soon as the thing happened, it was just fine? So that's it really for this one. Leave a comment letting me know if you have anything to add, and I'll see you next time.